Hi everyone, welcome to my class Workshop for All. In my previous class I dealt with sentence and its type. Now proceeding towards parts of speech, first today I shall be naming and defining what are the different parts of speech are. First of all, let me explain what is a part of speech. You might have heard the term parts of speech. What does it mean? That means a part of speech is a class of words based on the function of each word or its use in a sentence, or another word to say, the way it works in a sentence. That means a part of speech is a class of words based on the function of each word. Now coming to different parts of speech, according to old grammarians, there are 8 parts of speech, but the modern grammarian, in order to simplify it, they had classed in 10 parts of speech. The next 2 parts of speeches are articles or determiners and numerals. As these are included in adjective, I am just taking myself to these 8 parts of speech only. The first one is noun. What is a noun? The name of person, place, thing or animal is called a noun. Pronoun, a word or words that replaces the noun to avoid its repetition. Verb, a word that shows action of the subject or state or position of the subject, or it presents the facts. This is verb. A verb which shows the action, or state or position of the subject and it shows the fact regarding the statement, that is verb. Adjective, a word that describes or modifies noun or pronoun is called adjective. Adverb, it modifies verb, adjective or the adverb itself. Preposition, a word placed before a noun or pronoun to show its relation to other words in a sentence. What is preposition? That means, suppose someone says the book is on the table. Here on shows the relation between the book and table. Where is the book? On the table. What is on the table? A book. So preposition is a word placed before a noun or pronoun to show its relation to other words in a sentence. Then conjunction, a word that joins 2 or more than 2 words, phrases or sentences is called conjunction. Then interjection. In my previous class, while dealing with types of sentences, I had used this term interjection. Still then, here also I am repeating it. A word that shows one's sudden feeling is called interjection. Now let me cite examples one by one. Naming words, that means Ram, Sham, Mohan, Ganesh, Delhi, Kolkata, etc. These are all cow, army, table, chair. These are all nouns. Pronouns, he, she, it, my, mine, our, we, you, yours, your, itself, himself, myself, ourselves, themselves. All these are pronouns. Verbs, mainly there are two types of verbs, that is principal verb and main verb. Principal verb is the acting words. These are all acting words. Eating, bathing, teaching, standing, sleeping, etc. These are all principal verbs. Then helping verbs, be form is are, am, was, were. Have form, has, have, had. Do form, do, does, did. Will, shall, may, might, can, could, should, would, need, ought, etc. These are all verbs. They come under the category of verbs. Here one thing I would like to point out: will, shall, may, might, can, could, should, would, ought, dare, need. These are also included in modals, which I shall be taking later on. Then adjectives. Suppose I say Ram is a good boy. So this term good is coming before boy, and it is qualifying boy and saying what type of Ram is. He is good boy. So here good, tall boy, short boy, black horse, white boot, etc. These are all here the words coming before the nouns. They are adjectives. Whiteboard, white. Black horse, black. Tall boy, tall. All these are all adjectives. Adverbs. As they modify verb, adjective, or the adverb itself. Their example, if I cite, he ran fast. How did he run? Fast. Fast here is adverb. I am very much tired. Very much. Here adverb. Preposition. In, on, inside, into, with, by. These are all prepositions. Again, there are phrasal prepositions also. That means preposition used in phrases. Those are called phrasal preposition. Conjunctions. Words joining two or more sentences, two or more than two words, phrases or sentences are called conjunctions. That means and, but, yet, still, either or, neither nor. These are all conjunctions. Interjections. Words showing one sudden feeling are interjections. For example, words of sorrow expressing sorrow are ah, ouch, oh, alas. These are all sorrow expressing words. Then feeling wow, bravo, applause, cheer up, etc. These are all aha, wah. These are all interjections of happiness. Now, these parts of speech are divided in two parts, that is according to morphological use, syntactical use, and semantical use. What are these three terms? Let me explain these. These parts of speech are defined morphologically. Morphologically means according to the formation of words, how the words are being formed in a sentence. Suppose verbs. Verbs can be formed by adding ed, d, t, or changing the vowels, etc. How the nouns are formed from one type of common noun to abstract noun, like that. Kind, from adjective to noun, kind, kindness, cruel, cruelty. This type, thief, theft, from noun to verb. So in this way, the parts of speech are defined morphologically, formation of words, syntactically, that is structure of words, structure of sentence, how, that means arrangement of words, how these words are being used in a sentence, what are its placements. Suppose I say Ram is a good boy, this is correct sentence. But if I say Ram good is boy, this is absolutely nonsense. It should not be uttered in this way. So a proper arrangement of words, that is defined by syntactic. And the third one is semantically. That means meaning of words. What does a particular word mean in that particular sentence? For example, we have to remember there are certain words which can be used as noun, which can be used as verb, that means in different parts of speech. Suppose, for example, I say this is a table. Here table indicates material noun, but the same noun, if I utter he tabled the scattered things, that means he tabled means he kept the scattered things properly on the table. This is syntactic, that is semantical. Semantical. The parts of speech are commonly divided into two word classes, words that have same basic behavior. This division is according to the words having same basic behavior, open class and closed class. The parts of speech which are included in open class are nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs, whereas in case of closed class, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, adverbs, articles or determiners and numerals. As I told you in the beginning, determiners, articles or determiners and numerals, they are included in adjective. So let us omit this one, and we can say that there are 8 classes only. We should not include here this one, articles and or determiners and numerals. Thank you very much.